Hey, some of you guys know that about 3 years ago or so now, I've written a book, 7 Principles, Creating Success in the Construction Industry, specifically for 2 groups of people. One, the student, the young workers, or the seasoned workers that are trying to find their way in the industry and need some guidance and continue to stumble on some of the same things, and the only person that isn't aware of it is them. And our established field leaders who've been in it a long time, like myself, we may have forgotten your own start and how someone picked you up, mentored you. You were the apprentice, they were the journey level person, and they brought you along. They taught you, they showed you, they exemplified the behaviors, the right attitude that you should have to be successful, and then they followed your footsteps. And we have to continue to do that. So it's for that group of people that have been doing it a long time and may have forgotten how to mentor, and for those new students that are trying to figure it out. One of the topics that comes up more than any topic that seems to resonate with the audiences that I speak to was one in particular, and it's being a victim. And every one of us can identify what victimhood looks like in our own personal lives and experiences. And these students have so many stories and so many different issues that say, man, I can see why you have this burden that you carry every day. But it's still not an excuse not address it and deal with it and how it can hinder your career. And so we dig into that and we break up into small groups and we're talking about that topic. And they're coming up with things that you wouldn't imagine. Some things that they've experienced in their own communities and their families. And you wonder, man, how do you even show up every day with what you've faced in your life? So I applaud many of them because they're overcoming just by getting up every day and being committed to something that maybe for the first time, like some organized structure to build a career. And so there's a lot of passion and drive, but sometimes that victimhood comes and creeps in and pulls them back down because something legitimately happened to them that they have not addressed. So we talk about how to address those things. We talk about the importance of being aware of that victim mentality and why it exists and how they need to overcome. Not all the work can happen in the classroom in an hour or even a 4-hour period. It's things that they have to become aware of and begin to address on their own and getting some help to do it. But there's nothing wrong with us talking about, hey, you're a victim of this, man. This happened to you. This is something that you have to address in your own life because it's going to go with you wherever you go. And so it brings forth a lot of discussions that can be hard, but it also exposes those things that are getting in their way. And that's the beauty for me, is that there is an opportunity to help some people address some things that maybe they've never addressed, and their desire and passion to build a career is what's going to expose them to maybe something that they would normally deny, escape from, or just completely just stay aloof to. So think about that when you're teaching your groups, when you're walking into sessions with students that are, hey, eager and ready, and then you start noticing there's some of the nuances that come up, and maybe some of them are suffering for some unidentified victimhood mentality. And it's not to make an excuse. It's not to say you get a pass. It's really to address and hit it at the core and say, hey, maybe no one's ever told them this is an issue and this is why it's an issue and how this is not normal behavior, and it will hinder your career every day of the week. So take that with you. Check out my book if you like, Amazon, 7 Principles, Creating Success in the Construction Industry. It's a common basic book that's designed to just give you some principles on how to be successful. Thank you for listening.